My name is Megan Spencer, and I'm an educator that works with middle school and high school students by engaging them in hands-on lab experiences in the Community Exploration and Learning Lab, otherwise known as the cell at Novartis. If you were paired with a Novartis NetPal this year, hopefully you had the opportunity to work in the cell. Today, we have 4 Novartis scientists, Maggie, Karol, Tommy, and Ying, who will be joining us and answering some questions about being STEM professionals and about their lives outside of work. Let's get started with these conversations. Maggie, what do you do at Novartis?
Hi, my name's Maggie, and I work at Novartis in the IT department, where I help bring new software to scientists to help them do their jobs.
And do you want to say a few words about your scientific background?
I have a scientific background in organic chemistry, so I majored in chemistry and minored in physics and French when I was an undergrad, and then I got a master's degree in organic chemistry many years ago.
Great. And have you always worked in IT?
No, I started working in the lab doing chemistry and making molecules for testing, and then I transitioned from there into IT.
Cool. All right, let's move on to our next question. Tommy, what motivates you to go to work every day?
Yeah, so it's a pleasure to be here, first and foremost. My name's Tommy Harper, and I've been at Novartis for 6 years. And I'm a biologist concentrating on making disease models in dishes. And one of the things that really drives me to come to work every day is to collaborate with very, very talented and passionate people that I get to work with. So many of the diseases that we're trying to combat are incredibly complex, and they require teams of people in order to solve these problems. And I'm really lucky because I work for an organization within Novartis that enables other groups to run experiments. So, for instance, if a group, for example, is working on a drug in order to cure a heart disease, they'll come to us for our expertise in running a particular set of experiments using automation and robots. So because of this, I get an opportunity to work with all sorts of different people that are passionate, that have different diverse skill sets. And this really, really helps motivate me to come to work every day and to try my.
All right, Maggie, back to you. What was your favorite subject in middle school? And can you tell us why?
I really liked science and math classes, and I really liked history classes in middle school and in high school. I really like the logic and the problem solving of math and science classes, and the pattern recognition and following the pattern to get to a logical answer and a conclusion. And I also really like the storytelling aspect that you get in history class, how you see how things affect people and how different individuals and groups react to certain situations. And I like how those two things come together in scientific endeavors. So you have your logical plan to solve problems and how you're going to solve the problems that come up, but you also have the larger storytelling aspect about how people come together to solve problems to make good medicines to bring to patients.
All right, Karol, you're up next. Who or what inspired you to become a scientist?
Hi, my name is Karol Balderrama, and this is my second year here at Novartis, and I'm a postdoc in the Oncology Molecular Pharmacology group. And I believe what sparked my interest in becoming a scientist growing up with relatives that had cancer, I became very interested to learn how the human works, and the more I learned about it and how difficult it is to find a treatment for cancer, for all types of cancer, I wanted to contribute my community as a scientist. So the more I learn, the more you learn about biology, the more you don't know. So that sparked my interest to be a scientist.
Seems like you have a very personal connection and interest in the research that you do. Can you explain what a postdoc is to?
So basically, I just graduated from college as a microbiology major 2 years ago. So basically, a postdoc program is kind of like a program that kind of teaches you how to apply for graduate programs, and kind of like teach you how to apply, interview, and then you get the experience to do some conferences. So it's kind of like a gap year that you take after college and help you out with your application.
Ying, what are you curious to learn more about?
Hi, my name's Ying Li, and it's really my pleasure to be here. I am a scientist within precision medicine at Novartis, and I've been working at Novartis for almost 4 years. My research is mostly to match patients with appropriate medicine. So we all know that for a particular disease, even like the same patients having the same disease, they may not fit with the same medicine. So my job is to develop assays and to test these patients and to find the medicine that match their disease the most. So I am curious about a lot of things. Right now, I think I'm most curious about digital technology and artificial intelligence, because nowadays digital technology and AI are really transforming healthcare industry, and they are creating a lot of exciting opportunities in this area. So as a biomedical scientist, I have the opportunity to be exposed to a lot of emerging new technologies and the large amount of data generated from these technologies. And I am really eager to learn how to better use the digital technology and artificial intelligence to more efficiently analyze these data.
All right, future. Tommy, is there something that you haven't done that you would like to do?
Yeah, so or throughout my scientific career, I've had opportunities to work on all sorts of very engaging projects. However, one of the things that I have not been able to do is publish my work in a scientific journal. So publications are a great way to showcase your passion and the research that you've done. But they're also a great way to give back to the scientific community by explaining your research and providing other people with knowledge that you've gleaned. So I think a lot of people have had a hard time finding creative ways to be productive throughout the whole shelter in place. And one of the ways that I've been able to keep productive is by writing this scientific article. And this article is involved with the work that I've done in the last couple years, trying to make disease models in dishes better to find different medications.
Great, well, good luck with publishing your article. Great, fun. Karol, what do you do for fun outside of work?
Basically, since this program is for 2 years, my relatives and friends are in Texas. So I mainly connect with them by playing video games. They might be familiar with them, such as Minecraft, Fortnite, Animal Crossing. So I guess that's the way that I maintain the fun outside from work. So that's what I mainly do.
And have you found that during the shelter in place, you've been playing more video games?
I guess the ratio a little bit went up, the percentage between before and then. I believe it went a little bit upper. So you get addicted a little bit after a while. So yes.
Okay, well, good luck with your games. Ying, what is the most interesting thing that you've done while staying at home?
So before the pandemic, I signed up to volunteer to be a judge for the Math, Science, and Engineering Fair. This was an event created to be for high school students to conduct experiments to test their hypotheses in science and in engineering, and then they would present their work at MIT. Unfortunately, the live event was canceled due to the COVID-19 situation, but the students and staff actually quickly turned this into a virtual event. So I, as a judge, I got to watch videos of students presenting their experiments. I was really amazed to see all the fun stuff the high school students were doing. I think that was really interesting to see all the work, and it was also very inspiring to see the students' curiosity for science and their resilience during this difficult period of time.
Well, it sounds like the students put a lot of hard work into their projects, and it's very cool that you were involved with judging the virtual fair.
Yeah, certainly.
Well, 7th grade students in attending Cambridge Public Schools, we wish you best of luck with the rest of your school year. We know that this has been a challenging time for everyone, and we hope that you do have some fun summer plans and are able to safely get outside. Thank you, Novartis Scientists, for talking to us today, and it's been really interesting hearing from you.